Welcome to another deep dive on the Explainer. So, let me ask you a question right off the bat. Have you ever looked at your business's revenue and just felt this sinking suspicion that you're leaving a massive mountain of money on the table? Well, if you're relying on just one main product or maybe a single price point to carry your entire brand, you absolutely are. But today, we're going to fix that. We're talking about scaling your business architecture so you can capture every single type of customer at every single price point using a perfectly structured matrix.
I am so incredibly energized for this explainer because of a very real, very recent encounter. I literally just met the brilliant business strategist Santana in person. We got to talking, and he handed me this exact blueprint. I had this massive light bulb moment right there on the spot. It's a scaling strategy that completely changes everything about how we structure offers. It takes all the guesswork out of product development and replaces it with pure engineered logic.
Look at this raw, handwritten matrix he handed me. It might just look like a quick grid drawn on a piece of printer paper. But let me tell you, this is the game-changing roadmap. This is Santana's master framework for business architecture. It breaks down the exact intersection of product types and pricing tiers. Over the next few minutes, we are going to take this seemingly simple piece of paper and unpack the genius behind it. I am so excited to break this down for you.
Think of me as your GPS on the highway of business scaling today. We're making 6 quick stops. The ultimate offer matrix, generating leads with LGOs, your core product offer, continuity offers, premium value offers, and finally, completing your ticket brackets.
Okay, stop number 1. The ultimate offer matrix, building your business foundation.
Moving right along to stop number 2, generating leads with LGOs, your storefront window.
A truly robust business requires 4 distinct pillars of offers, taking a customer on a journey from first discovery all the way to lifelong client. Let's look at the first pillar. Imagine a beautiful high-end store on a busy street. The lead generating offer, or LGO, is your storefront window. It has to be captivating enough to get foot traffic straight through your front doors. By definition, an LGO is an offer you create that is intentionally not exchanged for money. You're letting them keep their wallets in their pockets. Instead, you are offering a product in exchange for something far more valuable in the long term, which is an audience's email, name, and number.
If we look directly at Santana's handwritten notes, there's a huge psychological shift happening here. You're trading a piece of your product purely for access to a potential customer. You are building trust without the friction of a financial transaction. And once you have their email and phone number, you own that communication channel. That means you can invite them back into your store whenever you want.
So, what does an LGO actually look like in practice? Santana gives us some fantastic, highly actionable examples. It could be a coupon or a discount code for their very first purchase. It could be exclusive content, like a downloadable ebook that solves a quick problem for them, or honestly, even free merchandise. The goal here is low friction, high perceived value, and immediate gratification in exchange for their contact info.
All right, Section 3, your core product offer, the main register.
Now that they are inside your store, we hit the main cash register right in the center of the room. Your core product offer, or CPO, is exactly what you sell the most of. This is the heart of your brand identity. When people hear your business name, this is the exact product or service that instantly pops into their heads. It's what you are famous for. It's the engine driving your day-to-day revenue.
Going back to Santana's notes, there is a piece of absolute gold regarding the CPO. He points out that you absolutely must attach a downsell offer to your core product. This is a critical safety net. Look, not everyone who loves your core product is going to be ready to pull the trigger on it right away, and you need a strategy to catch them when they hesitate. The strategy for your CPO is multi-layered. Yes, it's your best-selling item. Yes, it's your primary identity. But that attached downsell is crucial. Why? Because it captures the segment of the audience who might think they aren't worth the original price. Maybe they have a bit of imposter syndrome. Maybe they're just hesitant, or maybe they just need a smaller bite of the apple first. By offering a downsell, you still acquire them as a paying customer, keeping them right there in your ecosystem. Moving to Section 4. Continuity means recurring revenue. The bank vault.
Okay, we are leaving the retail floor now and walking straight into the bank vault. The continuity offer, or CO, is defined simply like this. It is something you sell once, but the customer pays for it over and over again. This is the absolute holy grail of recurring revenue. Instead of starting at 0 every single month, you are building a baseline of income that stacks. It fundamentally changes the stability of your entire business.
Look at how Santana writes this out. This is something you sell once, and they pay for it over and over again. This validates one of the most powerful economic models in the entire world. You do the hard work of acquiring the customer exactly one time, but you deliver ongoing value that keeps them swiping that card continuously.
What I really love here are Santana's versatile examples. A continuity offer doesn't just have to be some boring software subscription. It could be a digital membership service. It could be access to exclusive morning meetups on Zoom, where you're selling proximity and community. Or, amazingly, it can be physical. He lists a clothing line with monthly drops and shipouts. You can create continuity in almost any industry if you just get a little creative.
Let's hit Section 5, Premium Value for VIPs, the exclusive seminar.
I want you to picture the aesthetic of an exclusive, high-ticket mentorship seminar. The velvet rope is closed. A premium value offer, or PVO, consists of your highest-level products. And so the crucial point here is this. These are sold to people who know you personally. This isn't cold traffic walking past your storefront window. This requires immense personal trust, deep relationship building, and a proven track record. They are buying your absolute highest level of expertise.
Santana maps out this premium tier perfectly in his notes. He explicitly writes, "This is what you sell to people who know you personally. You really can't just pitch a PVO right after an LGO. It doesn't work like that. The customer has to journey through your core offers and your continuity offers to build the trust necessary to write that big check."
So what commands a higher price tag? Well, Santana lists some incredible examples: direct one-on-one mentorship, an intensive course, bespoke funding services, high-level ebooks, or a premium tier VIP membership service. These are diverse, but they all share one thing: they deliver massive, transformative results for your absolute best clients.
And our final stop, Section 6, completing your ticket brackets, the Master Matrix. Okay, let's dive into the grand reveal. Here is the digital reconstruction of Santana's handwritten matrix, and this is the single most important concept of this entire explainer. Look closely at this grid. The rows are your 4 offer types. The columns are your pricing brackets, low, mid, and high ticket. The absolute genius of this blueprint is the realization that a complete, highly scaled business needs all 4 of these offers represented in the low, mid, and high-ticket brackets. You shouldn't just have a low-ticket lead generator. You need a mid-ticket lead generator and a high-ticket lead generator. You need a core product at a low price, a mid-price, and a high price. If you leave a box empty, you are literally leaving an entire demographic of buyers out in the cold. You must fill every single intersection of this matrix to capture the maximum revenue possible.
So, I want to leave you with a bit of a provocative challenge today. Do an immediate audit of your own business architecture. Look at this matrix in your mind. Which of these 4 offers, lead generation, core product, continuity, or premium value, is currently missing in your low, mid, or high ticket brackets? Find the empty boxes in your grid, because that empty space is exactly where your next massive revenue breakthrough is hiding.
This framework is absolutely brilliant, and it gives us such a clear roadmap for scaling. Before we wrap up today's explainer, I want to appreciate Santana and appreciate his brand Santana Source for this wonderful information. Getting this blueprint directly from him was a game changer, and I'm thrilled we could break it down together. Until next time, keep building your matrix, keep filling those empty boxes, and keep scaling.